have been Kimondo's ward. What looked like a kiosk selling normal sweets and confectionery and groceries. There's a lady who had actually put 16 pumps underground. She had diverted water from our major pipeline, and those 16 pumps were supplying water to flats and apartments, and she was also supplying electricity. This lady by her own is Nairobi Water and Kenya Power in one. We have seen what such interruptions cause. Members, again, when you see Engineer Muguna, Arnold, Oscar Omoke, or Ibrahim coming to a ward to deal with the legal connections, kindly give them space to do their work. Today, the people of Langata, for the first time, are receiving water, maybe not to the requisite pressure because we are moving there, but for the first time in decades, because we had to concretize part of the pipeline going there. But we didn't do it without humanity. We also made sure that the people in the informal settlements of Kibra can also get water to different points. And I'm sure Mheshimiwa Jera, Mheshimiwa Lawi, Mheshimiwa Masitsa, you can attest to it. And of course, Mama Network, you can attest to that is what is happening today in Kibra. Even if we want to help our young people with car washes, we can do it in a proper way. Members, if you ever have any need to assist our young people, kindly, let's channel it properly. I think you saw the incident that happened in Umoja 2, and you saw me swing into action to make sure that we balance the needs of employment of our young people, but things to be done in an orderly way. I am sure I can have a commitment in ensuring that that is done. Let me also add that the city's sewer network, which was developed to serve a population of only 2 million people, was last substantially upgraded in 1987. That system is being overhauled. It will be overhauled. We have secured financing of up to 20 billion shillings from the Africa Development Bank and the French Development Agency to upgrade this. This will be applied through Athi Water Works and Nairobi Water Sewerage and Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company. Ladies and gentlemen, much of Nairobi's housing does not dignify our people. Our families deserve to live in houses with separate rooms for their children and with private bathrooms for their parents. There is no dignity, members, when we have millions of Nairobians who live in a house where the only thing separating you and your children is a bedsheet. There is no dignity. Honorable members, especially of the male gender, the men, there is no dignity when your wife has to go and line up early in the morning to a communal bathroom to shower, where the other men and women standing outside. That is the life of many of the people of Nairobi. The housing agenda for the county of Nairobi must go on, and it is going to go on. Our urban renewal and affordable housing plan will make it possible for us to begin building these dignified homes that our people deserve. Members, we intend to do the work we're doing. You know, we've awarded 6 estates. We also intend to partner with the national government because they have a fund with money. The place that this fund needs to be applied the most is Nairobi. There is no part of this country with more informal settlements than Nairobi. Earlier this year, I said that long-term residents, those who stayed in Jericho, those who stayed in Bahati, those who stayed in Woodley, those who stayed in these old houses that belong to us as a county, will be able to convert their past rent payments into payment for their new homes. Each and every resident who lives in our houses, where a card has been passed from a father to a nephew, to a daughter, to a son, they will get to own those houses and they will pay for service charge. Those houses, what they paid from the 60s, what they paid from the 50s is enough mortgage for them to own those houses. And I will give you an example. I met recently with the people of Woodley here. 42 houses, Honorable Speaker, are going to give us 1,975 apartments. Will it not be greedy and unappreciative for the county again to demand those 42 people to to start paying as if they have come today. Don't they deserve those houses? I will bring that to the assembly because you have to pass it, but let us think of these people. But ladies and gentlemen, every cloud has a silver lining. Through your speaker, the Right Honorable Ken Okeomundi, who has a very colorful past in the entertainment sector as I did, together with your leadership, the leaders of majority, minority and the whips, I am committed, and please take me seriously, read my lips. I am committed to ensuring that each and every one of you in this assembly, as well as in the executive, get to own a house in the city of You first start from Jerusalem going outwards. When a chaplain, I hope I am saying it correctly. All of you will own keys. Because as we seek to give dignity to our people, we must first start by giving dignity to their leaders. We must give dignity to our workers, to our staff who've been here for decades, and when they retire have nothing to show of their hard-earned sweat. So that one we shall do. Mr. Speaker, I know the rules don't allow us to mix languages, but allow me in hyphen, kila mtu apate keja, Nairobi. Mr. Speaker, I know that many of you have been involved in consultations around the various development projects and redevelopment projects, whether in Woodley, in Jericho 1 and 2, in Bahati, in Ziwani, in Maringo, in Karubangi North, or elsewhere. Thank you for your patience. This process was undertaken very carefully and meticulously. We worked with the PPP Secretariat in the national government. We worked with housing committees to make sure that what we give the people of Nairobi is quality. Not a house where you open the door and the window opens, but a proper unit where you can be proud to call your home. Additionally, the World Bank, through the State Department of Housing and Urban Development, has helped us with financing 2 major projects of improvement in our informal settlements. The procurement for the first round done by the Nairobi County Government, a sum of 557 million shillings, has closed last month. We've identified sites in Embakasi, in Kayole, Soweto, Mheshimiwa Magoba, you know, you call me every day about it. It is coming. Mji wa Huruma, Mheshimiwa Phil, always on my phone, it is coming. Kambi Moto in Huruma is also coming. And many other parts of the city. Kahawa Soweto, Mheshimiwa, where is the Mheshimiwa? Yes, my brother Eutychus. It is coming. If you say so. It is also coming. We are taking over this work, we are hitting the ground, and work will begin. Please, members, let us dignify those who are now enduring difficult conditions in these informal settlements. I don't believe there's something called slum upgrading.